Alright, let's kick this sucker off. Ready?
Yes,
Uno,
sir.
dos, tres, cuatro.
And welcome to another episode of 2 Minute and Mike,
Yeah.
the Christmas edition,
Christmas edition.
episode 46, which will be the Alfred Morris edition.
That's our player of the week.
For those of you who don't know who Alfred Morris is, he's a running back. He's played for the Redskins and the Cowboys. I don't know if he's still in the NFL or not. He might
He's
be
not on their team
out of
this
the
year, is he?
league. I don't know where the hell he is. Check on Madden. I think he's in the free agents. He's in the free
I
agent
think
list.
Deion Sanders is still in the free agents over there.
Yeah, and Dez.
I don't know. And
Poor Dez.
don't mess with his ACL like that.
But yeah, man, this is Saturday night.
Yeah.
Christmas is Tuesday.
Bro.
So shopping should be almost complete. Well, should be complete.
It should be.
You got like
but there's
2 days left.
You know
so
enough people are not
no.
ready. Like,
I'm done. So I grab some cards tomorrow.
Yeah.
And hand them out, and that's it. That's it, man.
I
A lot of
know,
money
like,
spent
Are
this week.
you a big card giver outer like that though? Like,
See, I'm not. I don't
who do you
like.
give
I'm
your
not a
cards
gift
to?
buyer. I don't like buying gifts for people.
Right.
So the cards will be to like the aunts and the uncles and the. And
I feel like they should just know I love them.
Exactly. I
I
just
don't have
like.
that kind of time.
I'm not, what do you buy an adult that has more money than you do?
Yeah, here's this gift card.
Yeah,
for
I mean,
something
like,
you
yeah,
can
that you
afford.
can already afford.
Mhm.
Like, give me something.
Usually I just give them, like, if you're going to give them something, just give them something for coffee. Like, we all drink it.
That's true.
Dunkin, Wawa, you can't really get wrong with it.
Right.
This is going to be like the 60th time we're going to say, first of like 200 times we say the word Wawa or Dunkin.
Yeah, it's coming at you later. We're doing a little Philly versus Boston. We got a little coffee going on right now. A little coffee beer. So yeah, that'll be for the beer goggle segment later. We'll intro that and let Peppa do the thing.
It's going to be pretty cool.
So I guess kicking off the show, we're gonna do a little different in the format. We're gonna do a little bit of the news nugget first.
Right.
A lot of crazy stuff going on.
A 2-piece nugget this week?
Yeah, a whole lot of nuggets. Mainly in the state of Florida, which seems to be a really weird, wild
in general.
state. I've never been, but I heard some crazy stuff. Obviously, it's hot.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why people are going crazy down there. There's gators and Disney
I always
World.
believe Disney World. Like, they always
Yeah.
say it's where magic happens, so I
Right.
guess everybody believes they're happening.
So outside of Disney, it's just
They're like,
shit
no,
goes
there's fucking
crazy.
magic still. When you're like, no, there's not. Just because
Yeah.
you saw a walking mouse 20 minutes ago
Right.
doesn't mean like just because you're on a roller coaster where you thought Harry Potter was sitting next to you doesn't mean when you go to McDonald's that Harry Potter is still sitting next to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Florida's a weird place, man. I've been there a couple times. It's a nice place. It's warm. It's warm when it's cold here. That's the way it counts.
But is it nice everywhere you go in Florida? Like on TV,
See, I
how
don't
like.
go anywhere that's not outside of Orlando.
So where?
Like,
So
I've never
you've only been
to-
you've been to Orlando, never been to Miami, never been to.
Miami's nice on South Beach from what everybody says. Like I know my brother went. He said like, yeah, of course South Beach is nice.
But once you leave, like
it's a fucking party.
the other parts of not
It's like-
South
it's
Beach,
almost
it
like-
gets a little sketchy.
It's almost like
As
a
most
resort
cities-
town.
as most
you know,
cities
like
do.
you stay in the resort area, like the general visitor area kind of
Right.
thing. You're solid, but just don't travel into like
Like Rick
residential
Ross
area.
territory,
Yeah.
Dade County.
You know, you're like Dade. Oh, we got to get back on the bus.
Yeah.
Like now.
Back on the bus.
Like now. So I remember we used their bus system before to get to their mall.
Yeah.
The mall was pretty cool. Wasn't nothing crazy in it, but like, it didn't look. It was like a hood mall. You know, it looked like a pretty nice mall.
So it's like
It was like a little further down.
City Blues,
Orlando,
and
yeah, like
Kicks USA's every day.
9 different kind of Zoomy stores. You know,
Yeah.
like, yeah. So you're okay. So Springfield Mall.
Mm-hmm.
Without like Jimmy Jazz and shit like that. That's when you. That's
Yeah,
the difference.
yeah.
Okay, you go to
Shit.
Franklin Mills, it's Jimmy Jazz.
Jimmy Jazz, yeah.
That's like the 17th shoe store in
Mhm.
there, where Springfield Mall has 2. You know, they have one of each. They have like a Foot Locker and a Foot Action and a Champs.
Yeah.
But there's none of the side stores. There's no Villa. There's
No.
none of the good ones.
It's not even a Foot Action.
No, and like.
Because like Foot Action used to, it was gone, then it came back.
And you don't even have the cool Foot Lockers, the House of Hoop ones. They're the
No,
only
that's
ones
like
that
that's only like KOP, bro.
There's a lot of them now though. When I went to Utah,
Yeah.
their mall had a House of Hoops in their Foot Locker. Big ass House of Hoops. And I was like, I don't know why you need one in Utah. Who the hell's ever had a signature shoe in Utah? Like, who are you selling to? You need a Donovan Mitchell ones?
He's still a hater, man. He's still getting on bad.
He sure is. He's still pissed off that he didn't win Rookie of the Year. Play better.
Sorry, man.
Play better.
You playing Utah, bro.
Mm-hmm. Your
No one watches
girlfriend's
Utah
not.
shit.
Your girlfriend's not Kendall Jenner.
Hey.
P.S. Did she move here? She's been at every game.
Really?
For the last like 3 weeks. So like, did she decide to? Did she move to Philadelphia?
Probably, bro.
Is she gonna be on my list later? Is things Philadelphia has?
She's going to be on that list.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
I don't know. Maybe.
So.
Yeah. So news nuggets, bro.
Yeah, let's kick in some of these stories, bro. Let's pick out the ones you think might blow the socks off.
Yeah.
Or the really weird stuff.
Will be blown off.
So yeah, man. Let's get into one, man.
So Florida.
Yes.
What the hell? So a man with double pink eye tries to pay for McDonald's in weed.
You wanted them double McDoubles.
So, if you were the
cashier... He had McDouble pink eye and one of the McDoubles.
If you were the cashier...
Right.
Would you just be like, thank you, sir? Because there's a solid chance, what do you order? Like, maybe four things from the dollar menu? So you gotta think, you can get a bag of weed. I don't know how much weed it was.
Right.
But any weed that he would give you. So say he gave you a nice chunk of weed there. Nice chunk of weed.
Brick.
You know? Like, and he like, here's this. This should do. And it was like, you know, way over the value.
Oh, you gotta figure that he's gonna be more than
thank you, good man.
Yeah.
Here's 4 cheeseburgers. Get out of my face. And I would just put the money in the register for it. You still are paying way less for the weed.
But he has double pink eye, so you know he probably
like he wasn't
scratched his eyes. He touched a brick of weed. Now you're gonna have double pink eye.
Do you think his face stunk like farts?
Probably.
I feel like if you got double pink eye, someone definitely.
He came from a dirty Florida strip club.
In his face, like
it was just like diet.
She
ate Chipotle and was just like
she twerked like her literal butthole. Like you felt her butthole like palpitating on your eye socket.
Yeah, it was like breathing on your eye, like oh.
She's letting out those ones go. You know, it doesn't make a noise, but it felt like someone blew in his eye.
Like an old car starting.
I think your car's backfired, sir.
Yeah, she backfired that eye, brother. How do you double pink eye, bro? Like,
no, double. Like usually you wake up with one, you're like, ah, shit, bad day. Like he doesn't. It's pink eye used to be the greatest thing on the earth though when you're in school.
Right.
You're like, oh, I have to be out. Nothing's wrong with you. You feel great. You just have a little slime in your hair or slime in your eye. Sometimes when you have pink ears, it's crazy. But like yeah, like that was great. You're always like, cool, sticky eye. I got to stay home. I'm in.
Sticky eye.
Oh no.
That's wow.
That's for another news nugget on another day. One other one we have here.
What else we got?
This man goes for his job interview. You know, he's trying to put himself on the right road.
Calvin got a job.
Apparently, the interview didn't go well enough.
No.
Because then he shoplifted from the same store right after the interview. He's like, "No, thank you for your time, and can't wait to call you back. All right, I'm gonna go steal a bunch of shit from your store."
I guess you're trying to use his employee discount too early, maybe, like you know.
Yeah, like we don't just take things here.
Yeah, you don't just.
That's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. You still got to purchase like. You know, I work part-time at a retail store, and I don't think I've ever just went like, you know what?
I work here, might as well just take it.
I'm owed this, don't worry about it.
Don't worry, I'll restock the shelf where I just stole.
I got the badge.
Yeah.
Guys, settle down. It was only $30.
Does it say what store he worked at? Or it's just
no, because it was in the interview. Like, he didn't get the job yet. Calvin didn't get the job yet. Like, yeah, straight from Jump Street, he kind of just took a shit. So, I mean, come on, Florida. And what do we got? One more? So this one's kind of crazy because it's your fault. Like I don't understand how why this woman's getting angry. So she was they're in line. I'm assuming like a DMV kind of thing. Like you're just sitting in line.
Those long ass lines.
Right. Yeah. She farted. She just said, "Oops, I'm gonna toot right now." So she farts in line, and then pulls a knife on a man who was complaining that it stunk.
I mean,
you farted.
Whoever smelt it dealt it.
And if it's a hot, like non-air conditioned room, and you're just sitting in her stank, you're gonna have double pink eye the next day, and then we're gonna go right back around to someone trying to pay for weed and sandwiches.
It's probably the same dude who complained about.
He's like,
she's crop dusting in front of me.
And then he went and
that explains the pink eye.
Bang.
And he got hungry because of the DMV all day. He's waiting to get his, whatever.
And he's like, bitch farted on me and she tried to kill me, and now I just need some goddamn burgers. But first I'm gonna get high, and then he drove over there and tried to pay him weed. So
she pulled a knife on the dude. That's pretty much how it ends, and we don't know if the...
It was, she got charged with assault charges for assault of his nose, I guess.
What the
hell? For assaulting the nostrils. But, like, you farted. Like, why are you mad that, like, you decided that someone's mad about it? I'm sorry. If someone farted on you, basically, like, someone farted in, like, within 5 feet of you, and you're in a line where you guys are going to be, butts to nuts for the next fucking couple hours.
Right.
I mean, if you farted on somebody, I kind of be pissed off too. Like, bro, come on, man. You can't wait for that shit until you get outside? There's nothing worse.
Yeah, but she could have like moved and farted.
Like, you know how you
go to the bathroom and fart.
Or tilt the ass. You never like tilt the ass sideways. Like you just turn sideways real quick, kind of like hope you pushed it that way.
Yeah.
And then like you wait a couple seconds for it kind of like mush out the pants, and then you turn back around. So this way, if it's coming from a different direction, you're just like, man, you can blame the fart also on somebody else. Kind of
right.
Like my worst is when I'm at my work, elevators. Assholes who leave farts on elevators are the worst human beings on earth. Okay? Because you fart in the elevator, it's a closed room, you're closed all the time. You open, you roll out. Someone just walks in there and you just walk into Death Valley. It's just shit everywhere. Worst thing, elevator fart, or when you're in the elevator with people and someone farts silently.
Yeah. And at that point, you really can't.
What do you do? Start looking at everybody and go, who the fuck whenever you farted? Like,
right.
You just have to take it until you get off your floor. So people in Florida, stop farting and having pink eye and Jesus Christ. Well, that's Florida, and that's our news nuggets. That was our 3-piece nug. So yeah, that's kind of weird, kind of crazy. We do have like a bonus nugget, I guess. Like
bonus nugget.
We paid for a 3-piece, but there's that one at the bottom of the bag.
All right.
Okay. So this one kind of went viral pretty quick on Facebook. So the Richmond Police Department always puts out like a Wanted Wednesday.
Right.
So that's where they want to. They kind of let you know, like, if you see this guy, nothing crazy. It's never like wanted for multiple murders, but like something just like failure to comply in court, things like that.
Like farting in an elevator.
Like a farting in an elevator, not complying. So they did it like they always do. So it was like Wanted Wednesday. This gentleman with a handlebar mustache, and to their surprise and everybody else's, my man just replied to the post. He replied to it and said, "Calm down, I'm going to turn myself in." Like letting the police know, bro, I'm on my way. He then didn't show up. And then they asked him if he needed a ride.
Yeah.
They could provide him one in a police vehicle. And he said, no, I have to clear some things up before I come in. I will turn myself in within the next 2 weeks. So he kind of like took his time, but was in public correspondence with the police. I mean, the entire time on Facebook.
He's being polite. He's saying, "Hey, I'm going to do it eventually. Right. Let me do this to this first."
But like they were doing like this jilted lover thing the whole time too. It was pretty funny. Like he was there, but like the police were going back and forth with him like that too. So like it was kind of cool of them not to just be like jerk offs about it and they go, "Oh, just get the fuck in here." But they were kind of like going back and forth about this thing like, "It's not you, it's me." Like those kind of things. Like I just like before I commit to this kind of relationship, I really need to get my things in order because I can't wait to visit my honey in our permanent new residence. Like shit like that. We're just like, all right, I like it. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. I liked it. It was a cool different thing. So if you have a chance, look it up on Facebook. They have like a whole like shot by shot of this dude.
They do.
Going back and forth.
I'm looking at it right now.
And like him, he took the picture like when he's outside of the police station, saying he's as nervous about this relationship. So, yeah, there's a picture right there.
Yeah, this is
he's like about to clock in or some shit, he says. Like, the dude is crazy, but good for him, man. He gets his 15 minutes.
Yeah, shouts out, man. You did the right thing. You know you messed up, so correct your wrongs, and you'll be out, man. Hopefully he's out before the holiday. So
yeah,
they might take it easy on him.
Be home by the holidays.
There you go.
So that was news nuggets. We have a segment which we don't have a name for, so we're just calling it miscellaneous because I have no idea what we're gonna call it. So this one's kind of like, we're older fellas now. We're not in our prime age of like the 20s. We're not making up new lingo. We're stuck in the words we have.
Right.
So we're not really trying to like blend in, but we are social media people now. We are big deals in the podcast game. We broadcast throughout Glen Olden. The rest of the U.S.
To tens of people.
Soon
to be thousands and hopefully millions of people.
Yeah, like The Rock said, millions and millions. So, I figured we need to be hip, though. Okay? Because, like...
How hip is he?
Oh,
yeah.
That's that other one. Ever at the family reunion?
At the family reunion, who we introducing? Yeah. Yep.
That was always so good. So that's how you can tell how old we are. That was the original Wawa Coffee Stout. That wasn't even the new version with like where Nick Cannon now has 40 different shirts.
Yeah, didn't they add a color? It was just a red squad and a black squad.
Black squad. Now it's like gold squad,
platinum squad,
right,
rose gold squad,
rose squad,
sterling silver, cubic zirconia squad,
glitter squad. There's a squad for everything.
And
he's still Nick Cannon, so what the hell? He's always finding money. So, I'm about to hip you up, bro.
Okay.
That's what they say. I don't know if they say that. Drip. First word. Not what we used to call drip.
Like drip and the clap.
Yeah, not like an STD anymore. Now
so it's not an STD anymore.
Now it's like you're dripping. You're like, ugh, your style is dripping.
Too hard?
You're dripping with swag.
I drip too hard?
Yeah, you don't want to drip too hard. You're going to slip on your drip.
Oh.
Don't slip on that drip, okay?
Okay.
So drip is a big word. We got to start using it, okay? Twice an episode.
Drip, drip. There it is.
Bang.
There it is. We're done. We're done.
Like, yo, so for Christmas I got this, drip. I don't think that's how you use it. I'm going to have to look it up a little harder, but drip is the word. Second word is kind of like a phrase now.
Mm-hmm.
So vibe has been a thing, like, yo.
Oh, that's old. That's old.
Like, vibe is. But were you ever catching a vibe?
Like catching it.
Yeah, like, I don't know if it's like a fair catch.
Yeah, am I not fair? Am I over the shoulder catching it?
Or is it like a
the
baseball
pop
catch?
fly.
Yeah, or is it like, basketball, like, I caught it down the court. So catching a vibe. Catching a vibe is apparently like knowing the situation. Like, say you walk in a party and you're like, this is a bad time. You were catching the vibe.
Oh,
you're
okay.
Like, but it usually doesn't mean a good thing. You're not like, but it means, I guess it kind of means the situation in general, right? Like, say you're one-on-one with a lady and now it's like, oh, she's down for that shit.
She's down the drip.
You caught, I don't know if that's it.
She's down the drip it.
Well, she might. But you would be like, oh, I caught a vibe.
Okay.
So catching a vibe, we gotta start using it. So catching a vibe and drip.
So twice, vibe.
So those are our two
not got out of the way
new school words of the week.
Yep.
We're gonna talk to you about something that I've been noticing. Okay.
Okay, well, lay it on me, man. What
So
we got?
I work in the public, so a lot of times when you work in the public,
Yes.
I like to people watch, really get a hold of these people, right? So I'm claiming this term, but when you try to gaze at somebody of the opposite sex, so say that person's walking, then you look at them, bang, they hit you with the eye contact, and then you have that battle of who's going to release eye contact first, because like sometimes it's just a quick look, like bang, looked, gone, but then there's those times where you look, and then they don't release, and you don't release, and then you don't release until it's like you have to. And then like a smile pops up at the end.
Right.
I'm terming it eye fucking. Okay? Because like, I feel like you guys mentally were hitting each other like, I would fuck you. And then like vice versa. Because like, it's a weird long about stare.
So are you coining this new term right now? Like,
yes.
No one's ever said that before.
I don't believe so.
Have you not seen Wedding Crashers?
Were they calling it eye fucking?
Yes.
Man, I thought it was so inventive.
The hell, yeah.
But did they use it in the same version?
I mean, I will pull it up. I don't want Paramount to come at us and be like, or whatever.
Now you're doing movies?
Yeah. I want to, the best saying,
Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson's going to be at the front door like, my nose looks like a penis. Yes, it does. And he looks like Frankenstein. But funny fucking
yes,
guys.
eye sexing is definitely been used.
But like, it feels like
someone has not seen.
Bro, I've seen Wedding Crashers so many times, and I don't know why that's
the
not
scene
something
in the beginning of the movie when they're in church and he looks back and goes, "I think she just eye sexed the hell out of me."
Yeah, but that was a quick like glance. They
that
were
was nice.
balling.
Okay, so maybe not called eye.
Eye fucking. It's like because there was deep passion.
What about eyes? I love no. What's okay? Let's make it something a little longer than that. Like I.
Like for them, for their version, or for
no, for your version.
Like an eye handy. But you can't use eye first because if you say eye something and Apple's gonna sue us. They have the eye.
What about like an eye hold or like an eye like like you shake a hand like they shake too long and
not
it's
like an eye hug.
Yeah.
Well,
you like an eye hugged.
An eye caress. Like a eye loving. Like eye boo loving kind of thing, like an eye loving thing.
What about eye catch?
Ooh, an eye catch.
Who's gonna throw it back first?
Right.
Like who's throwing the fish back first?
Like eye tug of war.
I like that.
Because you guys are both like, Well, what's that called, What's that shit called when you? Is that not Russian roulette? Is it the chicken? That stupid ass game people used to play where they would like go in the street and like see which one like loses first. No, it would be tug of war though. Tug of war would be the best move because
that's the pulling.
Yeah, because you both are like looking at each other and like who's gonna fucking blink first kind of thing. But, like,
no, tug of war is with the damn rope. It's a test of strength. Well, you mean
you know what I mean?
Like who blinks first?
Like who's losing eye contact first? It's a battle of some sort, but like you guys are like, doing it on purpose.
Oh, like the make you blink thing.
Kind of, yeah. It's kind of like that, but it's I will account for it saying it's a more sexual thing if it's because you don't do it with the same sex. I've never seen like you and your buddy doesn't walk by and you don't like just fucking eyeball them like we barely make eye contact and we literally talk for 45 minutes. And we're not sitting here like
it's weird.
It's yeah, exactly. But that's what I'm saying when you're like you connect. Like I see it at work a lot where you'll see like and then there's the old guys. They're trying to eye fuck but like it's unwanted. Where they're eye fucking the back of their heads. So they'll stare at anything. But I've noticed it. It's weird, but it's kind of cool. And is it a form of cheating? If you are a taken man and you glanced and caught eyes with another female.
Right.
Nothing has ever attempted. She never came over and said hi. She never gave you a number. It was just a glancing eye fuck on the way to do about your business. Did you cheat?
I think it'd be like
meh.
Nah, I think it's more like, eye inappropriate.
Okay, inappropriate.
Like, it's going to upset your girl, but at the same time, you didn't do anything further than just look her in the eye.
Right.
Maybe that's a cause that you might down the road might want to do something.
Because you were
because you took the time to look at her and keep looking.
And keep contact.
You probably stared at her cheeks as she walked past.
We all do.
Exactly.
It becomes a talent though once you've reached relationship status. The talent of staring down cheek is like a different level.
Yeah.
Because I think your girl always notices the cheek first.
Oh, girls notice girls like.
But then
that.
Immediately notices you. Like, okay, I want to see
She's
how
got
fast.
one eyeball going on the cheeks, other eyeballs on you going on the cheeks.
I dare
like,
you
woo.
to look. Like, so you have to have like that quick move. I think that's why guys wear sunglasses on the inside. You can't see the pupils. You don't know where I'm rocking,
That's right. That's how I get.
Why is this guy always wearing shades? I ain't getting in trouble. Smart man. So, guys and girls, holiday season, watch out who you're eye fucking. You might get pink eye.
Don't get eye pregnant.
What you did there. He's tricky. So, it's time for sports. Yeah? That's cool. Sports. You say like in that deep voice.
We'll work on it. We'll let it go right now.
Dude, in the new year, we're going to have some cool shit. Okay, we're going to have a theme song. And it's going to be like...
What? No, we're not doing that one. Okay.
I believe that's copyrighted, and I believe YouTube will come after you, along with the group who provided it. Thank you. You can check me out in concert, albums, and other things. White Pepper's everywhere. Literally everywhere. So, on to sports. So, okay, we'll start with normal shit. Eagles, Cowboys. Now, since the last time we spoke, Big Nick is back and swinging his thing. Beating up on the Rams, dick and balls. So, Eagles stay alive. Cowboys lose.
For now.
Cowboys lose. Now, are you a bit nervous? Now, I know your team has two very easy games. You guys should be able to clinch a division in the next 2 weeks. But do you think you could possibly lose to one of the next two teams you're facing? Which is what? Is it the Lions and
Buccaneers? Nah, it's Buccaneers, Giants.
Like, you should win against one of those two. Right?
Buccaneers at home, Giants away. I mean, we should beat the Buccaneers tomorrow. Giants.
Because you guys can just
Giants may play spoiler. If you guys win, and then if we lose, it's like... I want to win it earlier. I want to win it now.
It'd be smart for you guys just to win it now.
Than week 17, yes.
Because for us, it's crazy because like we can win out and we still might not make it. We need like the right teams to.
So pretty much, you guys are pretty much done. I know you guys are waiting on the Vikings. Maybe
because the Panthers they quit because after they lost.
Yeah, well, they shut Cam down.
They're shutting Cam down, so they're out. They were the other team. So really, it's down to we need to go 2-0, and the Vikings need to lose one of the next two, or the Cowboys need to make a total collapse. Lose the last two, and we win all we win the next 2, and then we would take the division, and you guys would be home, doing what you do best, sitting on a couch. So you're confident in your team this week?
I think we can pull it out.
I think we should beat the Texans if we can keep J.J. Watt from hurting Big Dick Nick. But
it'll be a good game.
One thing he doesn't understand.
What's that?
Big dicks. I think Nick, you're gonna see Nick spinning. He's gonna be running for yards. He's gonna do it all. I think he's terrified right now, though. You're putting too much on Nick now. I was like, Nick's gonna take us back to the Super Bowl. Settle down. He won a game that we didn't think we were gonna win, but you gotta think if you lose this weekend, it's all over anyway. That's it.
Yeah.
You're not getting in if you lose this week. So, Eagles, Cowboys, down to the wire. Who's gonna win the division? If we both get in the playoffs, will Big Dick Nick beat the Cowboys and knock them out of the playoffs, making Jeff a happy boy? That would be amazing, by the way. LeBron James. I hate him. Again.
LeBron James.
Are you tired of him trying to recruit half the NBA to his team every time his team doesn't look good to him?
This is how I kind of feel with the situation. LeBron went to LA without another star, so he's pretty much just star hunting.
Star hunting?
And he's waiting. They're not going to do anything this year. They don't have the players.
Right.
Rondo's okay, but they're not really going to do anything. You have Lonzo Ball. Ball. Yeah. Anyway, JaVale McGee, cut that damn thing off your body.
Yeah, what is it?
What
is it?
I had that when I was 3.
Cut that. Had the ponytail.
Cut that off, bro. What are you doing?
Not for adults.
No. Do we say that LeBron's game is slowing down? Mm-hmm. Or because he's playing less minutes, but he's still leading the team in scoring with us, LeBron. But
I think it's one.
Is it starting to catch up with him now? Because after he got blocked, even on that website, that's a weird website. After he got blocked by Jared Allen, he's like, yeah, man, well, he's in his 20s, I'm in my 30s, but still, I think he's making an excuse because you got blocked, You had 9 blocks out of 1,800 dunks. Relax.
Right,
okay?
You're going to get blocked. It's okay.
It happens.
But
you're still a beast.
I think part of it might be slowing down, and part of it is L.A. I think he's trying to get into his producer bag so much now. Bag, another thing.
Bag.
Okay, thank you. But he's trying to get into his producer bag a lot. He has a shop. He has 2 or 3 different shows coming out. Mm-hmm. So I think they said he made this move wasn't a basketball decision. Purely basketball, you would have went to a better contender that had stuff like the Sixers. But seriously, you probably would have gone to a team like the Sixers who already had established young core, input LeBron James. He can continue to run the East.
Right.
That would have been an easy move, and he's a couple hours from Cleveland. It's not a crazy move, But going to LA, he said it was a family move. It was a business move. So do you think maybe he's not focusing as hard on the game because especially this year like you said he knew he's not doing anything this year, so you might as well just kind of play the year out and ask for less minutes to keep yourself fresh for the upcoming year or two, because you're going to need yourself once you get a Kawhi or an AD or something.
It's what he's doing. I heard Damon Lillard might be going.
I like him, but I don't like him.
Is he an LA kid?
Yeah,
most of them are LA kids.
Yeah, that's what it is. A lot of them from Compton and shit like that. So, because I think him and Kawhi are both from Compton.
Exactly. So
of course you wouldn't go to the Lakers.
Even DeMar wanted to, because DeMar is from Compton. So it's you have all these Compton talent, and LeBron is pretty much just kind of just
hoping,
playing it out,
and being trying to be the star there was crazy. But you're all right, well, it's easier to go to LA now and be of course I want to play for the Lakers. They got LeBron. It's an easy move that way. You already have the star to push you there. But, from what a lot of people say is it's you go there and then you're just, you want to be as a superstar talked down to by LeBron James all season. They said a lot of times that's what a lot of the co-stars on his team are just getting obviously Wade wasn't because that was his boy, but in Cleveland, they said Kevin Love was just
he was
can't handle this.
The stepbrother no one liked.
Yeah, he couldn't handle that LeBron love, which is tough love where he hates you the entire season. But so what do you do?
If you heard what KD said, he's everybody's a yes man to LeBron. There's cameras everywhere, and it is true. it makes Durant seem like he's jealous, but no, Durant's just telling the truth. Like,
no,
Durant doesn't want to go because everything's catered to LeBron. So it's like, why would you want to go there and waste your talent as a superstar when LeBron's going to get everything, every camera, every this,
like,
every that?
Because I mean, a lot of times these players, you're a brand now. You're not just like a player. You're a brand. Like, you can make money outside just the game.
Right.
And how are you supposed to get a Gatorade deal when your co-star is LeBron? He already got that deal. He got Sprite already. They're not going to give you a damn Sprite deal. They already gave LeBron the Sprite deal. Like, he's going to collect all those sponsorships, and you're going to be sitting there like, shit, I can't even get a shoe. Like, do you want to do that, or you want to go to a team and make your way? Like, Greek Freak wants to stay in Milwaukee. Like, no one.
Well, he's the guy in Milwaukee. I mean,
well, like, exactly. He wants to win
that's
there.
his team.
He doesn't want to be like, I'm going to need everybody to come to my team so I can win. No, just be you. Like, I'm glad we added Jimmy Butler, but, like, you know, Joe and Ben kind of run that team. And Butler just does his thing. Jimmy Buckets doing big things. But Sixers won tonight.
Did they?
The Kawhi-less Raptors.
That's why they won.
There's no Kawhi.
That's
no Kawhi.
That's
There's
why
no
they won.
Surge.
Gotcha.
They were missing Ibaka, Kawhi, and Valanciunas. So they should have. We won by like 16. Corky Korkmaz was lighting them up.
Corky Korkmaz.
I love that guy. So that brings us into the big deal this week. Christmas Day, man. Christmas Day. Sixers, Celtics. The rivalry's kind of become back now. It's
Celtics aren't good. They're not that good.
They're starting to cook a little bit.
They're starting to pick up a little bit, yeah.
But like, this is the game you want. You were going to Boston on Christmas Day. You're rocking them fresh new unis. You're gonna have them. It's like the earned editions. You see that shit now. There's for every team who made the playoffs last year, they gave them a bonus version of the the Sixers had the gray one.
Yeah.
They gave them a white version of it. So now they have the same jersey in white, and all the playoff teams got it for Christmas. So like then Boston's is like it's a green jersey with yellow lettering, so that's their earned version. So on Christmas they're all wearing like these versions of the uniforms if they were in the playoffs last year.
Okay.
So, so you're gonna have them their fresh white unis. They're gonna make it snow all over Boston. And I was like, snow bunnies or just snow? There's two different things there. So it's a big rivalry. Always has been. Kind of like, you would say one of the biggest rivalries in sports, right? Like, in sports in general, if you're picking out rivalries, like, Sixers, Celtics through the years is big.
I think it's picking up again, like 80s it was, and then it kind of dying out.
You had for a minute with, like, Paul Pierce, Allen Iverson, but it was never, like, a big rivalry because as good as the Sixers were back then, they were never, like, they were contenders, but not contenders.
Yeah.
So I think this is like your best chance to kind of bring that thing back. Like, you're gonna have Kyrie and Tatum and them, and then you're gonna have, if you have now Jimmy Butler, Ben Simmons, and Joel Embiid, like that's a cool rivalry you can have for years to come now. Yeah. And especially if them knocking you out of the playoffs last year, like you're prepared. You're prepared for this Philly Boston thing to pick back up. And everybody knows it's not the first time. So. Philly and Boston have a huge history in general. Similar cities. Similar. But we're better. But so I did some research.
Alright.
So Peppa researched these things. So Philly versus Boston. Now Boston has the nickname of Beantown. Which is stupid. Ours is the city of brotherly love, obviously. So that's our nicknames. Now, we each had a sports curse. This is what is similar about us. They had, obviously, the curse of the Bambino, which lasted for a freaking while, but now the Red Sox win titles every other year. Now they have, like, the greatest team of all time. The team's crazy. And we had the Lombardi curse, which I was not aware it was called the Lombardi curse until this year, when we beat the Boston team. So, here you go. We would like to hold this L for our fans in Boston. Fuck you. Also, what do we have? Movies. Philly, obviously, we have Rocky. One of the greatest movies of all time. They have Ben Affleck and Good Will Hunting. It's a good movie. Definitely a good-ass movie.
Oh, yeah.
But the Rocky series outsold that by a hot minute. So, Rocky over that. Foods. Are you a big fan of the clam chowder?
Never had it.
Yeah, me neither. What about a cream pie? I saw it on that black site.
Yeah.
It was definitely on there. Now we have obviously roast pork, cheesesteaks,
Bang, bang.
soft pretzels, tasty cake. I mean, I don't see where Boston's winning these things. It seems like a real loss. Hollywood, actors. Okay, Boston has Chris Evans, Captain America. The Wahlbergs, that's pretty fucking big deal. Okay?
Yeah.
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, pretty damn good. New Kids on the Block, led by Donnie. That's big. Wahlburgers, not bad food at all. It's pretty freaking good. But we got the on every TV screen Kevin Hart. We got Big Will Smith. I did not know Richard Gere was from Philadelphia, but
yeah,
we got Big Rich Gere, and of course the man, the myth, the legend, Bradley Cooper, who swear to God he is a Delco guy, right? Because he feels like a Delco guy.
He's no, it's like up around like Collegeville, like Jenkintown.
Okay.
Yeah.
He feels Delco to me though. He just feels. He looks
he's got a Delco face.
Yeah, he has like Delco. Got it.
Gotcha.
So of course, like that's your normal Bostonian shit, right? But then comes the real battle, beer. Now, of course, they have Sam. You can go Sam Adams versus
Sammy
Yards.
Adams.
Right? Like, you can go Yards versus Sam Adams. Who has the best? That's normal beers. But it just so happened this past week, a phenomenon happened that all of Delco is literally going nuts out of their mind for. And we've drank this liquid gold. Ron just got done drinking his. He is currently sipping the liquid gold.
It's out, done. I got the last drip.
Known as
drips.
Oh, there it is. We got drips in the house. Known as the Wawa Coffee Stout.
Oof.
This leads into beer goggles / Philly Boston continued. So for beer goggles, we have two beers, two bursts. Now we have the Wawa Coffee Stout, which Ron had just drank. What is your thought on the Wawa beer?
Well, being that everybody from Delco is a frequent Wawa visitor, proprietor.
It's like you have to be there daily.
It's good, man. It's for a coffee stout. It has your typical dark, heavy, malty aroma. Mm-hmm. It's not bitter like the IPA because it's not an IPA. It's a stout.
Yeah.
I guess it tastes like morning time.
Yeah. Yeah, like I could see myself just walking out the house with like in one of these cups, you know, and just like, oh
yeah,
it's like it's delicious.
The can's pretty very dope. Obviously, it's 2SP, which is beloved by the SPA.
2SP.
So
you guys are doing
I didn't think I was gonna ever drink this, but Jeff came through, Peppa came through, and snagged it.
I made sure. I tell people now. I've let people know. I say, look, I need it for the podcast.
Yeah.
Like people, at least people in that general zone and like working in the beer area, I tell them like, look, I'm gonna need this for the podcast, and they always come through. So snagged us some. So we were calling it at work. If you're a Harry Potter fan, Voldemort, the big bad guy. The whole phrase around that is you're supposed to be. It's called the name that's never spoken. So we're not allowed to say Wawa beer at work. Because people fucking go nuts still. Like they were at our door 5:30 in the morning. We couldn't sell beer until 9 o'clock on a Sunday.
Right.
We told everybody be there by 9. People were there before we opened, waiting. They waited from 5:30 in the morning, just sat there until 9 o'clock until they could buy it. Jesus. It was. I've never seen something so crazy for a beer. Like, it's still at the end of the day, it's beer. Like I would never stand in line for any beer, but this stuff is like a phenomenon because 2SP made such a small batch of it. That like it was get it and it's gone, you know, get it or it's gone. That's it. So it sold out everywhere super quick. 2SP, if you're listening, that's be a smart move on your part. Sometime in January maybe brew another Wawa batch up for the fellas because that shit is delicious. But on the other side, from Boston, I don't know if it was made in Harvard Yard, but Harpoon came through with their own Dunkin coffee porter. So not a stout, but it had that delicious Dunkin taste. I will give Dunkin credit where credit is due. Dunkin's good. It's tasty beer. So they did well with this. It did kind of have same general move as you're saying is like it smelt like a coffee. Mm-hmm. Taste. This had more of a coffee bean taste. Like you really tasted like
makes sense.
You were chewing the bean up. You know, like it was, also I saw that on Black. Hey. But as you know, me and Dunkin will forever beef over their 50-cent almond milk. Like, for real, like, why they charge you 50 cents just put almond milk in your coffee instead of cream and sugar? I'm letting you keep your cream and sugar. I'm not asking for both. But they're both very good. Advantage, Mini Ben Simmons said, advantage goes to Wawa because Delco, that's why. So Wawa wins, Philly wins. This Christmas Day, it'll be a Sixers win. And for everybody in Boston, reminder, the final score of the Super Bowl was 41-33 Eagles. Was that correct? Do you remember the Super Bowl as well?
Drip.
Oh, okay. No. Oh, you should see the drip they were wearing? That was nuts. That was their fit was all championship materials.
That win never happened. It was just it was a fluke.
Yeah, it was a fluke, maybe. I don't know. Big Dick Nick coming through. So, anything Philly Boston related you have left over, or have we really covered their history? Like Larry Bird versus the Doctor, you know, like that. Those were good days.
Well, Boston.
Oh, we were talking about before.
What's that?
Colleges.
Oh yeah, so Boston obviously has Harvard, and we have Penn. So yeah, get at me, dog.
But obviously Harvard has always been like revered. Like if you get into Harvard, you're crazy. But like, how much further up is Harvard to a Penn? Like Penn's still crazy to get into. It's not like you can't just walk into Penn.
No.
But like, and basketball wise, do either of them do much? Like Harvard is
no. Penn's basketball team was.
That's what I'm saying. Like Penn's good especially compared to Harvard. Like Harvard doesn't have like
no.
Their ball program isn't like.
I think like their football team's okay. Basketball team don't really. Nah. It's
Harvard.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I always thought that. I was like, you know, because we always had the City Five, and everybody's always, you know, Penn's always obviously in the spotlight with the City Five and everything. But which I've never done. Have you ever gone to a City 5 game in a Palestra?
No, I mean I've been to the Palestra. It's I've never been to the Big 5 game. I've seen high school games there. I've never seen the Penn game there.
Like I always want to do when they do that Coaches for Cancer weekend thing. Like they did this year was what? Did Penn beat? Penn didn't beat.
No, Penn beat Temple.
Nova? No, who beat Nova this?
It was Nova. Yeah, Penn did upset. Penn upset Nova
in the Palestra, right?
At the Palestra, you're right.
Like I want to see. That's the kind of game I want to. I want to go for one of the Big 5 games because they always say like going to a Big 5 game in the Palestra is crazy because it doesn't matter who's ranked what. Crazy shit always happens at one of these games.
Yeah.
So it's something I've never done. I feel like as a Philadelphian, it's kind of crazy to not have ever not done it. And Temple needs to get back on their game so that we can be pumped about them. Get John Chaney back. I don't care. It's crazy.
Chaney.
With his rusty ass voice. His voice needs some oil.
It really was. Oil.
Your voice needs some oil. But is that all we got, man? That's all we got.
It's looking like it, man. It's looking like
Oh, by the way, did you see the Eagles now are trying to adapt the ski mask movement instead of the underdogs?
Don't.
Because we're stealing victories? They want everybody in the crowd to wear ski masks. I feel like that won't go down.
That's not a good idea.
That's not good.
That's probably not a good idea.
Could you imagine seeing 70,000 ski masks? No, that's not good. Because anybody can just throw shit on the field then. Like, who is it?
Yeah.
The fucking, God damn it. It's the guy in the ski mask.
Could you imagine like trying to buy a beer with a ski mask on?
Sorry, can I have your ID? It's me, trust me. And you just have your ski mask on. The ski mask way. But... So keep it up, Eagles. So this should be a big weekend. What's your work thing looking like? Do you work on Monday? Or are you off?
We know we do. It's probably gonna be a half day. So and then.
Did you just get Christmas and then you're back at it, or they?
Yeah, Christmas. And I'm pretty much back at it because it's a Tuesday, so I'll be back at it Wednesday.
Yeah.
And what do you have? A couple days off?
We got today, tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, and go back on Wednesday. Then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, half day Monday. Because then we got New Year's.
Right.
New Year's is next Tuesday, right? Is that right?
Yes.
Something like that. And then before you know it, it's our 1 year episode.
Really?
2 more. Not the next episode we do. The following episode is officially a full year.
So
we start on
episode 48 or
6th.
49?
48. So 48 is because that's kind of crazy because there's 53 weeks. And we podcasted 48 out of 53 weeks in a year. Because if we did a full year, it's 53 weeks.
Right.
So we missed 5 total podcasts in a year.
Huh.
That's a hard-working fellas right here.
Hell yeah.
We are hard workers. So that's going to be pretty cool. Maybe we'll do something New Year's Eve for that. You know, maybe we'll do like a mini pod. 2 Men and a Mic is going to have a house gathering, which should be pretty freaking fun. So come on over if I invite you. And if I don't, stay outside.
Yeah, man, from 2 Men and a Mic to you guys, happy holidays and be safe.
Yes.
And we will see you, I guess, like almost in the new year.
Yeah. Next time we see you, we will have already opened our presents. And
Hey.
Ron will probably have 17 more champion hoodies.
Hey. Yeah, buddy.
And yeah, man. So happy holidays. Guys, enjoy everything. And we will see you
when I see ya.
Yeah. With our new drip.
So what is it? Live, live,
love. I had a new one earlier and I lost it again.
Live.
Local.
There it is.
Living local, La Vida Loca.
Live, local, live. Live, live, local. There it is. We'll figure it out. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Good night.
Bye. Dang. We got 45 minutes.